there, it's Mandy from Designer Chameleon. Today we are going to set up March 2021 in my journal, and I'm going to be using stickers from the Ladybugs and Daisies kit. I always like to start out by showing you what I'm going to be using with my setup, so we'll start there today. This is the calendar download that I created for my patrons over on Patreon. I always do these with a Monday start, a Sunday start, and you can print them out full page size, 8.5 by 11, or do what I did here and really shrink it down so that it fits nicely into a journal page. The Ladybugs and Daisies theme is what they picked. They get to pick the theme every month. So these stickers went out to them a couple of weeks ago, but they are also now available on my shop. Now that most of my patrons have received them in the mail, they are ready for you if you are interested in them too. This is what I call my main sheet. You've got the headers sheet, days and dates. I call these XLs just because they're extra large. This is my washi strips, and I call these highlights. So I'm going to be using this kit. I'm also going to be using these dots from my color set 211. Color sets are something that I've recently added to my shop. They have days and months and reminders and all sorts of fun things, but they also have these color dots, and I'm going to use those. And I will be setting up my currently pages, so I'm going to use one of my currently sheets. This is in what I call my bounce font. So now that we've got some supplies, we are ready to go. Let's do it. You might have already noticed that we're trying something a little bit different this month. Not gonna lie, I'm nervous about how it's gonna go, but normally I always do these videos as a voiceover. And I do that for a couple of reasons. First reason, frankly, is just that I have dogs. So if you follow me on Instagram, I have two dogs. One of them is my regular sidekick. His name is Baxter. He's a little Pomeranian friend, and he barks at absolutely everything on earth. The other dog that I have is my Labrador. His name is Java, and he's pretty much chill unless something has really grabbed his attention. So, but the little guy, he literally barks at everything pretty much all day long. It's frankly a problem. My family gets really frustrated with him. That's a whole nother video talking about my training process and how I'm trying to work with him to get him to stop barking so much and be a little bit calmer and all that good jazz. But having a dog that could be barking his head off at any possible moment makes it a little bit more difficult to record a video, because I can be in the middle of doing something and all of a sudden he starts barking his head off and then I have to stop. So that's the main reason why I always do these as a voiceover. And I might end up having to finish this video as a voiceover because he might start barking his head off. We'll see. We're trying it out, you know? But the other reasons, there are a couple. So second reason, I get really tongue-tied. If this is not your first video that you've ever seen me do, then you already know that. Sorry for the noise, I'm opening a drawer. Wrong drawer. Needed scissors. I get tongue-tied frequently. So we just had a barking fit, so case in point. I think I was talking about the fact that I get tongue-tied. So I do get tongue-tied a lot, which, you know, if you're recording this straight on, if I get tongue-tied and I lose my train of thought and all that good stuff, well, then what do I do? Because I've already recorded me setting up the page and, you know, it might be weird. So that's reason number two. And reason number three is just that I normally listen to music or a book while I'm setting up my pages. That's kind of just my jam that I've always done. So this is different. I would love to know in the comments whether you think that the voiceover is the way you like to go. It makes the videos a little bit quicker. Or if you like the little bit longer version where I'm actually just recording it straight through, and, you know, if the dog barks, we pause for a minute and then we come back. I don't have a preference. You know, I find that I watch people that do both, so I'd love to know your thoughts. But for my calendar page, really this is all I like to do. I like to keep it simple but cute. And it matches what I've done in previous months. So this is February's page and January's. And the only thing I really wish I would have done differently all along is keeping them the same size. Apparently I've been printing them at different sizes and not really realizing it. Especially this month I went pretty small. I'm okay with that, you know, looking small or looking bigger. It doesn't really matter. I don't have a preference. I just wish they would have matched a little bit better, but that's okay. Either way, I have a cute page to show me what the calendar looks like with this beautiful Monday start for the first, and we're good for the first page in my journal. Second thing we're going to jump into is my currently pages. So I'll pull out my little reminder for what this page is supposed to be, and we'll get this one going. I'm kind of freewheeling this page. I don't really have a plan. I don't know exactly what I want to do. So we're gonna wing it. I have a layout in mind for my first weekly, but I don't have exactly what I want to do already in my head for the currently page. I don't know, just nothing came to mind, and I thought we're just gonna do it on the fly and see what happens. So take my little currently sticker, put it on this yellow washi. One thing I find with stickers on washi is sometimes they lift a little bit because there seems to be like a waxiness almost on the washi tape. If you ever have that happen, grab it. I should have had it at the ready, but these little glue sticks, this one is just nice and narrow. These are great for that. Or if you're trying to layer washi, like I did here, sometimes I find these little washis on top lift up. Not immediately, but usually after, a few days or whatever, they just start to lift. I think, again, it's just that coating that's on the washi tape. So I've really fallen in love with this. This is my go-to. It's really handy. So let's see. For the rest of these, I know I want to use the dots. I do think that I need a little extra embellishment. So maybe this is where I pull in one of the extra large stickers, peel off this lady, and maybe put her here. Yeah, she looks like she wants to be there. I think that's cute. So I can't decide if I want to use these whole or if I want to cut them in half. Let's just go whole. I'm going to grab my tweezers. Sorry for clearing my throat, but I needed to. Okay, so we're going to throw that in there. And Ladybug is taking up a bunch of room. So I need to put something up here that I can write a quick answer. So I'm going to go with drinking. And I already know what the answer is going to be because I've really been getting into tea lately. I go in spurts with teas and coffees and all sorts of fun things. But lately I've been on a big tea kick. So I can certainly fit in tea right there, and that'll be good. The past couple of months, I've been doing really, really long currently spreads, multiple pages, lots and lots of stuff. This month, I'm trying to go a little bit simpler, just to mix it up, just for something a little bit different. So I'll throw in cooking here, and I kind of already know what this one's going to be too, because we've been doing lots of HelloFresh lately. So I'll probably be putting in, HelloFresh. That has been a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie, the recipes completely stress me out. Now, how can it be fun and also stress me out is a great question. But I just really needed a break from constantly trying to figure out what to cook for dinner and to plan, dinners for the week. So I signed up for HelloFresh, and the way that they write the recipes is great. Don't get me wrong. They do a very, very lovely job. But my brain just needs them written out differently. I struggle following those recipes, and they're so simple. And I know that, and I feel stupid even saying it, but it's true. So, I spend a good bit of time going over the recipe and thinking, okay, how do I adjust this so that it works for me and so that I don't get confused? So I've been working on that. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish out this page, and I'll fast forward so that you don't have to watch me put in every single sticker and listen to some music. I'll be right back. Okay, so you can see that they all fit just like I knew they would, so that worked out. It would have stunk if it didn't work out, but it worked out really well. Trying to decide if I want to go with a great big daisy over here or maybe just some washi. I like that this is up here. You know what, maybe we'll go with just this little guy because I don't want to take up too much of the room for writing. That can fit nicely right down in that corner. So a lot simpler than what I've done the past couple of months, but I really like it. It's colorful. It's got some fun little cute accents. All of my prompts are there for me to fill in, and my currently spread for March is all set. Next up, I'm going to be setting up my first week. I did go ahead and sketch in some box shapes to start with. So I wanted to make sure that it laid out the way that I had it envisioned in my mind. Hopefully it'll work. We're gonna give it a shot. I'm also not going to use a ruler. So this is a real test of whether or not I can pull some straight lines when I can't get super close to the page because there's a camera in my way. So we might do a lot of flipping and twisting and turning. I've mentioned a couple times in my videos that I don't like to use rulers if I don't have to. And I also really don't like counting boxes, which if you're into bullet journaling, you know that counting boxes is a huge part of every setup, which is probably the main reason, or it is one of the main reasons that I use a planner for my daily planning. And I use this journal for my quotes. So this is my quote journal. Every day I go in and I fill in an inspirational quote. Once in a blue moon, it's more of like an affirmation, but every single day has something that will inspire me. And it's one of the things that I started. Okay, we had a little dog barking bonanza. Now I'm back. So I think what I was saying is that my quote journal is one of the things that I started this year that I have been completely happy with every single aspect of it. I have no trouble filling it in. It makes me happy to fill it in every time. And I've even enjoyed looking back at it just in previous weeks that haven't even passed very long ago. Like, you know, looking back at last week's, or, you know, going back a couple of weeks and reminding myself of a quote that I found that I particularly liked. So it's serving its purpose beautifully. I'm really, really happy with it. My planners, on the other hand, you might have noticed that I did not do a plan with me in my happy planner for February. I had every intention of doing one, but I was going through some, you know, what do they call that? Trying to find my happy place with my planner. There's a phrase for it. It'll come to me. But so I was really making some changes. I think I might have found, oh, that's what it is, planner piece. I think I might have found my planner piece, but we'll see. You know, I think that's one of the really nice things about that happy planner setup is those discs make it modular. You can really change whatever you want whenever you want to change it, which is super nice. So the one thing I know for sure that I've found as far as my own personal planner piece is just the combination of having a journal and also a planner. And you already saw my currently, so I do that for all of my memory keeping in my journal. It's a good combo. I like it. Probably going to add a few more things in soon. I have a few ideas of things that I'd like to start tracking and cataloging, but one thing that I've found is that I get overwhelmed. So I'm trying not to do too many things all at one time so that it doesn't get more than I can handle. Because I do have my sticker shop and that's my primary focus, you know, trying to design new stickers for the shop, and you know, getting to use them is obviously the super fun part. Having other people appreciate the art and want to order them is the absolute best part. So, you know, there's a lot of things that are involved. So anyway, I think I'm rambling. I think I'm gonna use a couple of these headers here. I might do this guy up here and just cut off the tail. Or maybe do this guy this direction and cut off the tail. I already used a flying one here, so I know I'm gonna do another one up there. Decisions. I'm not sure. I can't make up my mind. So I think what I'll do instead is I'm going to go ahead and erase, and I hope that the camera doesn't wobble too much when I erase. I'll try and be gentle. Okay, we got rid of all the little eraser bits. I think what I will do is I'll decide which day of the week stickers I want to go with and just start there. Oh, you know what? I'm all over the place. I did want to use this for a drop shadow. So I'm going to go ahead and put a green edge on these boxes just to give them a little bit of depth. Make them stand out. I just think it's a little bit more fun. Okay, so now we have some edges. Man, why is it so hard to make a decision? Okay, I'm going to go with the little ladybugs. I'm just gonna have them crawl across the boxes. Hopefully I gave myself enough room to use the ladybugs. Some of these are pretty close together, but that's okay. They can overlap a little bit. Okay, and then we're going to pop in some dates. I do like to use my tweezers to pop in the dates just because it helps me keep them straight. I stink at keeping things straight. I think we just talked about that actually. I love how the colors in this are just so cheerful. I really tried to keep this color palette just nothing but spring, fresh, cheerful. I think I pulled it off. I think that they actually look super cute. So I hope that you agree. I hope that you like the colors too. I think everybody is a little bit sick of winter. Unless you're a skier, then maybe you're definitely not, or a snowmobiler. My husband loves to snowmobile. So I think if it was up to him, we'd have a much longer snowy season. Okay, barking complete. So let's get back to, so since we used the ladybugs here, I think I'll use the daisies up at the top. Will it fit? I might have to rearrange a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna lift this guy. These stickers are repositionable, so you can lift them up. So we're gonna lift him and layer that in. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut this so that it dead ends into this box, or at least I'm gonna try. I always get afraid. There, that turned out okay. I'm happy with that. I might use this little flaggy piece for something else. I don't know, maybe not. We're gonna throw it on here just in case. And then I feel like we need more daisies. So I'm gonna use some of these other header stickers. This one's green, so I think it works perfectly. I'm gonna use that here. I'm gonna grab this knife and cut this one again. Perfect. Oop, I think I actually cut all the way through the page. I did. I cut all the way through the page. Okay, don't do what I just did. That's kind of scary. And I'll flip this one maybe to dead end over into this ladybug. I think that's cute. I feel like I need to do something where I cut this page. I'm gonna lift this whole thing and slide it over so that the sticker kind of helps seal up that sliced part a tiny bit. I really didn't mean to do that. This guy is sharp and I paid like $1 for it. Okay, I think I need something in here and up here, but I'm not sure what. Oh wait, oh wait, oh wait, maybe use this little tab? Little tab for something? I don't really love the red right next to the red. I have that problem here, but I let it go. All right, we're not gonna use that. Maybe just a couple bugs. We will go over here and grab a couple of bugs. So let's take this guy. He can crawl that a direction. And then this little lady, she can float right there. There. I think that looks nice and full. I still have all my room for my quotes, and I'm happy with it. So let's flip back real quick. We've got our month calendar, our currently pages with this little slice. I might end up putting some tape over that to keep it a little bit nicer. And my first week of the month. Oh wait, I forgot to put in, I keep losing track of what I'm doing. So this is March 1 through 7. There, that'll do. Okay, we've got the dates. And of course I say okay, and then I want to go back and fix this. Didn't look as tall as I wanted it to. All right, I like how this turned out. Next thing I want to do is just show you a few pictures of spreads that people have done over the past month where they tagged me and just completely made my day. I always love sharing those with you guys. I hope that you enjoy them anywhere near as much as I do. People are so creative. I love creating the stickers, but seeing what other people do with them is just the biggest joy. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you'll give it a like, subscribe, come back next time. Have a great day. Goodbye.